Hi, you're joining me from my front yard where I have some wildflowers growing, and a lot of the flowers are dying off because it's going to get colder and colder. It's almost winter, but I do have some wildflowers here that we're going to take a peek at. So first we're going to look at this one, and you take a peek at that. Oh, it's kind of bright. It has tons of little teeny tiny flowers, and so they're white. There's not much of a smell. Oh, there is! If you get really close. It's like a really sweet smell. So thinking from the book, there's like teeny tiny flowers, and it's a really sweet smell. So I'm wondering if maybe like a smaller bee, maybe a bee wasp, maybe a beetle would be attracted to this kind of a flower. That smells actually really good. I like that. It's kind of, yeah, it's like sweet, almost like a fruity smell. And then I have these purple ones growing here. And these have tons of teeny tiny little ones, tiny little flowers on it too. So when I see this, not a huge smell. So it's maybe not going to attract something that wants like a strong smell. That one doesn't have a big strong smell. It's a dark color, so it's probably not going to attract something that likes to pollinate at night, right? Compared to maybe the white ones, because they're so bright, maybe they attract like a moth or something at night. I'm not really sure. I've definitely seen a lot of bees on this one. The bees like this kind. I wonder what else would like that. Maybe a little beetle too. Then I have these ones. They have like a nice platform. Because it's so strong, maybe like a bigger bee, because it can kind of hold up maybe a bigger bee, could be attracted to this one. Not much of a smell for these, so it wouldn't be a big attractor for something that wants that really sweet smell. And then lastly, this one's pretty similar. It's just a yellow version. Again, a pretty strong stalk, so if something landed on this, it'd probably be it. It has a nice deep bowl. I can't remember what insect I said likes a nice deep bowl. Okay, so we're going to do an activity today, but let's do a little review looking at the book that I just read to you. So when you're looking at a flower, we're looking at the color. And with the flowers that we just looked at, we looked and we saw orange and yellow and purple. So those bright colors are going to attract bugs that are looking for like a bright pollinator. And then this one, not such a bright color, but it has a really sweet smell. So this one is white, and it might be again for maybe a later, so it says many insects can't see the colors red, are instead drawn to yellows and blues. Oh, that's interesting too. So like a yellow would attract some insects that want to see that color. The pattern. So I'm looking at the pattern too, and what kind of pollinators would be interested in that kind of a flower. The shape of the flower, just like the bumblebees are heavy and need strong flowers to hold them. And if your flower is a tight cluster of small blossoms, that might be good for certain insects too. So we're looking at the color, the pattern, the shape, the smell. Remember that some, like moths, they like a fragrant perfume smell. That makes me think more about maybe moths are attracted to this one because it was white, which you could see better at night. Plus it has that really sweet smell. So maybe moths like this one. I'm not sure. Time of opening too. All these flowers, they stay open as far as I know. I don't really know if they close up at night, but I feel like they're mostly open from pretty much like all day. I don't think they close up too much. But that's something that maybe I haven't seen at night if they're open. It's day right now and they're all open. So they must be mostly attracted to things that are maybe around, you know, during the daytime hours. I'm not really sure. Okay, so you in your new materials packet that you just picked up that looks like this, you have a couple things in here. The only thing that you're going to pull out today is the piece of paper. So leave everything else in there. The eyes, the toilet paper roll, the pipe cleaners, and the egg carton pieces. Leave that in there. Keep it all sealed up. So you're going to open up this, and you are going to create your own flowers. So thinking about the things that pollinators are attracted to, like color and smell and time of opening and pattern. And so you can create your own flower. Oh, this is upside down. And you're going to describe the 3 things that the pollinators are attracted to in your flower. So it says, pollinators are attracted to my flower because. So think about 3 things that you want your flower that you create to be that pollinators would be attracted to. So is it a color that's you want to attract a certain pollinator to it for? A smell, the way that it looks, maybe how strong it is. So it's totally up to you. And then you can color this flower in to show what your flower would look like, or if you want to create one that looks different, you can also draw a different one. If you don't like the one that we have drawn for you, if you want to create something different, you can do that too. But you need to describe 3 things that make your flower attractive to pollinators. And then you're going to go into Seesaw and find that activity, and we want you to take a photo of it. And so complete that Seesaw activity, and we look forward to seeing your flowers and what is attractive to them as a pollinator, to pollinators. All right, that's it. Bye, y'all.